folks. Hey, today's tutorial is a song titled Fooled Around and Fell in Love. The artist is Elvin Bishop. The song was written by Mr. Bishop. Folks, we found it today on the LP here, shown in the background. Elvin Bishop, Strutting My Stuff. Folks, the song went to number 3 on the top Billboard 100. It was very well liked. Just for some information, it was actually Elvin Bishop's not singing the song. He's doing all the guitar work on it. Wrote the song, but he brought up one of his backup singers in the band to do the lead vocals. And that individual was Mickey Thomas. And Mickey Thomas later went to join the Starship, or the Jefferson Starship, as one of their singers. Just a little music trivia for you. Went to number 3 on the top Billboard 100 back in its day. We're going to give a shot at the song to play right along with Elvin Bishop. Do the chords and stuff I'm playing, but have your capo on the 3rd fret. And try to match what I'm doing. You'd be able to play right along with the record. For me to spit the words out, because Mickey Thomas, lead singer for Jefferson Starship, very high voice. I've got it on my 1st fret so I can spit the words out. Otherwise, it'd be basically all the same. Okay? We're going to be using chords. Like in the beginning, I'm going to be using a D. I'm going to be going down like this. I'm going to be going down like this. I'm going to be using a G, and I'm going to be going. We're going to be using a D. We're going to be using an F sharp minor 7th. We're going to be using an F sharp minor. We're going to be using a C6. So I'm going to come up here. I'm calling these chords out if there was no capo, okay? So don't get screwed up in there. C6 is basically when you just... So I'm going to be barring it. Okay, and then a G. That's a large amount of the chords, okay? That C6 is very important to get that in the song. Then we're going to be using an A, and there's kind of right before the instrumental. It goes like G. Then it goes to an A. Back to the G. Then it goes to an E minor, and an E minor has a walk down, and it goes. Going back to the beginning, that's a C. I'm not even going to try to attempt to name those because it's new, 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 new. And it's done on an electric guitar, but it's way up here. We don't even have enough fret up here to even attempt to do that. So we're just kind of throwing something in as a fill. Now, the instrumental is, I'm going to just kind of go through it. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll do my playthrough. Anybody interested? Now, the instrumental is just beautifully done by Elvin Bishop. And he's using, I think, an ES-335 Gibson, and they got some nice distortion and sustain on it. It's just beautiful. We can't do that with acoustic guitar. Okay? So I'm just going to do a little fill. At the end of my playthrough, I'll come back and I'll show you a little bit what I'm doing, but don't spend too much time on that because it's not totally correct. But it's good for acoustic. It's really good and good enough for around the campfire, okay? And we'll just leave it there. But anyway, I'll do my playthrough. I'll come back. I'll break it down. I'll show you what I'm doing. Folks, that's kind of my take on Fooled Around, Fell in Love. What a beautiful song, but it's a little bit more challenging on the acoustic guitar. But anyway, as we talked about, if you want to put some fill, that instrumental kind of starts off. I'll just try to get a good camera shot. I hope it helps. I hope it helps. Hope to see you out there maybe playing around a campfire or maybe a coffee house, but for sure, don't forget to play for the folks at the care centers.